Welcome, everyone. We're in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to the Heat in Miami. Now, here's Lowry. Outside, Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Right wing. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Now, here is George. Pass to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for George. Up again. And Embiid is right there.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Now, here's Maxey. No good with the triple. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Banchero with the screen. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Now here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Banchero outside. Out to the right wing. Lopez a screen. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Embiid.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get them at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Maxey, no good. Bucks leading by 3 to the left wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
Maxey in the corner. Pass to Tomljanovic. To the paint. It's all about Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Banchero, that's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Outside, George. They need this. Connects from three-point range.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
From deep, Giannis. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, George. Embiid inside. He's got 6. Second chance effort. Misses the layup.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Giannis. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
From deep, Trent. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Now here is Lowry. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And George gets it to go.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
Portis the screen. Jackson in the corner. Nice shot by Portis.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Lowry. Scoreless thus far. Here's Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jackson gets the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, DA, thanks for the report. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the inside. Here's Drummond. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Middleton inside the three-point line. Here's Banchero. The shot's by Middleton, wide open. And count it from 19 feet away.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Pass to Martin. To the wing right side. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
And here is Drummond. And finally, that one's good. Drummond's got his first basket of the night. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And they double up Giannis. Clock is at 3. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. .12 left in the first half. Here's Maxey. Outside, George. The 3 ball. Hits it from three-point range. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers. Bucks leading by 7. Giannis inside. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can. Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is. And Paul George entering the league in 2010, I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And George gets it to go.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 1 second left. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Portis. Outside for Jackson. Cranes the three-pointer. Jackson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Milwaukee. The 76ers trail by 10. Axie on the wing. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Trent outside. Here he goes. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now, here's Trent. Back to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Portis the screen. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 8. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. And here's Trent outside. Nailed from three-point land. Trent got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Poked loose and stolen by Wright. Trent outside. Over in the corner, Portis. Back to Prince. Driving in. And the dunk by Prince.
Dorian Prince had his eyes on the rim the whole way there. Love how aggressive he was there on that drive.
Down low. And stolen by Wright. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And now Philadelphia on the break. And finished off by Martin.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to right. Over in the corner, Portis. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Trent. Prince in the corner. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Moving it up. Pass to Portis. Jackson in the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 11. Inside, here's Jackson. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by Portis. Here's Prince. And the dunk by Prince.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Right outside. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
On the wing, Jackson tries again. Pass to Portis. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timeout called the 76ers. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Giannis, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Outside for Lowry. Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Looks for Lowry. Gets it to him. The lead now cut to single digits. Tomjanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Giannis. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Pass to Tomjanovich. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's the ultimate floor general out there. Kyle Lowry, just the type of player that makes everyone around him just that much better.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
From deep, Stevenson. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Lopez. Lets it go from deep. And again, the Bucks miss. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Lopez a screen. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The 76ers trailed by 6. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside, George. And now Banchero pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
How about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with a steal?
Outside, Maxey. George with the bucket. And that's 19 points for Paul George.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Stevenson outside. Here's Giannis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to George. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Here's Giannis. Giannis rips it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trailed by 4. To the paint. Out to the wing. Here's Maxey. Embiid in the corner. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Antetokounmpo up top. Lopez right side. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
You want to win? You need guys like Brook Lopez. That's clutch.
Outside, Maxey. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And here's Stevenson for 3. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by George. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Lowry. To the inside. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to George. Off target at the rim. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trailed by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Bucks. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Guys, what's your take?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these
Ey, ¿sabes qué va? Si tiene el parental, te lo dije que me hacía millón de los 30. Mi Spotify factura más que un kiosco lenta. No te das cuenta, todos los premios tienen mi nombre como café de Starbucks. Yo no uso Travis, yo ando con las babos, los dolores de cabeza me hacen más fuerte side dog. Yo no ando con una side, yo ando con una side, por si acaso. Nah, yo no soy títere, mi amor, no me hagas caso. A mi mail le prometí a los 15 que jamás me iba a buscar un caso. Solté la libre y me fui a conquistar el mundo. Ni en el maratón del pavo me gustaba ser segundo. Pudiera estar rapeando de temas profundos, pero llegan los cheques y como que me confundo. Wow, bebesota. Si me envías un DM, al otro día te lo hundo. Al otro día, sin fantasmeo. Pero si estamos en la disco, te lo aquí. Mañana te llevo a correr jet ski en el bote.